Welcome to TechbrothersIT with Amir. In this video, we are going to learn how to convert or create JSON file from CSV file in Azure Data Factory by using data flow. We have done the same thing in copy activity. So if it is a simple JSON file without hierarchies and all that, it's very easy to create in copy activity as well. So if you are using copy activity, first of all, you're going to save 3 to 4 minutes in which data flow take time to create the cluster and then create the file for you. So you simply use copy activity. It will be less costly as well. But in case you would not, you need to use other transformations to add new column or something like that, then you will be using a data flow. Let's go ahead and take a look. Here I have CSV file ID, first name, last name, age, skill 1, skill 2, skill 3, and I have two records there. You see there is only skills 1 and 2 available for Raza, so it's second record. Now I will be creating a set of objects. This is how our JSON file is gonna look like. So for the first record for one Amer, this is how it is gonna be, and for second record, this is how it is gonna be. So it will be creating set of objects. So in data flow, as of now, I am not sure how to create a set of arrays, like you have a square parenthesis around it and all that. So that I could not find it, but in copy activity, I have shown you guys how to do that. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look how we will transform our CSV file to the JSON file in a data flow. So go to the Azure Data Factory. First of all, let me show you folder structure actually. So here is my blob storage and I have container. Inside the containers, I have input container and output container. In the input container, I have sample CSV file. That's the same file I just showed you. So that's a CSV file with two records. Now there is the output container that does not have anything. So that's where we will be creating our JSON file. Let's go to the Azure Data Factory here. We'll go to the data flows and click on three dots here and create a new data flow, and we can give some proper name to it. It will help because we are going to create some other data flows as well. So here we will say CSV to set of objects JSON. That's what we are doing here, and now we need to select our source. Click right there and add a source. Now in the source, we already know that it's a CSV file, so we are going to go hit new, and here it is sitting on the Azure Blob Storage. So I'm going to select Azure Blob Storage, CSV, then we will be creating a linked service, or use already existing a linked service. In my case, I'm going to go ahead and create a new one so I can show you how exactly linked service is created. So let's give this name TPLNKBLB. So just the name of the link service. Here you will select your subscription and then your storage. Now you can test it, and once the test is successful, hit create. Now we'll navigate to our input container and then file and hit OK. Now as our file has the header, so we'll select first row has a header. Let's hit OK, and now we can go ahead and preview our data if you want. So you can simply go to the preview data, refresh, and it will show you all the data. Actually not all the data, but it will preview some data from the file. In our case, there are two records, so it's going to show you two records. So here is our data, we can see right there. So looks good, and what we need to do next, we need to bring a destination. In the data flow, they call it a sync. So you're gonna search for sync, or if you don't search for sync, once you click on this plus sign, what's gonna happen is gonna give you all this drop down. You can scroll down all the way, and in the destination, you're gonna select a sync. Now once you select the sync, here you are going to create a new data set. Go to the same blob storage because we are creating the file in the output container, and our file is going to be JSON file. So select JSON, and now we'll select the link service. It's going to be the same link service because it's pointing to the same blob storage. And then we will navigate to our container output, hit OK, and we should be all good. We don't have to do anything else here. Hit OK. And now what we are gonna do here, I'm gonna just a little bit more space here, go to settings and here we will say file name option. In this settings we are going to output to single file, and then you can set single file partition, and here you will provide the name of the file. So I'm going to call it customer set of objects uh, json.json. Okay, so that's the name of the file I have given to it. Now we are all set here. We can preview the data here, but anyways, that's really not necessary. You can go ahead and execute your data flow. So let's preview the data first, and then we will go ahead and run this data flow from the pipeline. So here you are seeing that same data, so nothing changed. So all good here. Now what we are gonna do, we are gonna go to the create new pipeline, and we will give a name to the pipeline. So in this case, I'm going to call it CSV to JSON set of objects, and that's my pipeline name. And I'm gonna bring a data flow transformation here, or activity, and then here in these settings I'm going to select the data flow I just created. So select that data flow. We are all good with everything else, and we can go ahead and debug our pipeline. Once we debug pipeline, it's going to execute our newly created data flow. Our pipeline has been completed successfully, and our data flow is completed successfully as well. We can check the details. So if you want to take a look, so it's going to show you the details here. You can click on sync, source and sync and all that, and you can take a look, how much time it took and everything. So that's good. Now what we are going to do here, we are going to go back to our blob storage. Here we are going to go to the output folder container, and then refresh. Our JSON file is ready. Let's click on the JSON file and click edit, and you can see that it has created our JSON file. So each one is a set of objects. So see right there, this is exactly for each of the row. There is a set of object created. So see right there. So this is how you will use data flow to create your JSON file from CSV. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys in next video.